Greetings, fellow gamers. My name is Josh of Lunt Games, and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, seeing the title and seeing how this looks, I'm not sure what I'm getting myself into. I actually got a request from some subscribers recently to play this game. It's not what it looks like, and it's supposed to be a psychological horror, and they said I'd have a good time playing it. But, I mean, it doesn't look like much. It's a little bit out of my element, but, I mean, it can't be that bad. Alright. I'll just go with my username, why not? I mean, it can't be that bad. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it kind of works out because you know each other for so long. I know that feeling. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Okay, I can save if I wanted to. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overstepped again! But I caught you this time! Well, maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Lunt Games. Hey. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Lunt Games, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Yeah, that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I hope I didn't. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, but I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. My kind of guy. Of course, it is me, but still. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Girl, I don't have any skills after college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? Oh, that's so sweet. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What's a NEET? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. But at least promise you'll try a little? Yes, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, but even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Alright, school day's as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. I feel like I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons. Someone's controlling what I'm doing, except even though I'm reading it out loud and stuff. Clubs. He wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I gotta do the motions. I gotta make sure I'm doing the right motions properly. All that good stuff. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Yeah, like I just said. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't seem to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you would come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. She's vice president of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had an interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Sounds about right. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. And no voting was needed. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be into the last. Oh man, I am a jerk. I am such a jerk. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Can't tell Sarah's really that much of an airhead, or is she so cunning as to have planned all this out? She probably planned all this out. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. Okay. Yes, let's go. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Okay, I better save it real quick. Okay, I just have to click it. Alright, that's alright. Alright, that's good. Quick saves and all that. I directly follow Sarah across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sarah, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. I gotta make sure I do a strong emphasis on glancing. Gotta make sure I glance there, down here, up there again, left and right. Left and right. Backwards there. Girl 1. Sounds like a robot name. I'm pretty sure it's because I haven't met her yet, so I don't know her name. Sarah always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh. Okay. Ah, Lent Games, what a nice surprise. I wish this many women were happy to see me in real life. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Oh, that's her name. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Ow. There are some people who are in their 20s that are small, who are pretty small. I've worked with a few of them. I worked with a few people. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. Alright? You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Says that quietly in my ear when she turns back toward the other. Oh. Well, I said that out loud, so I probably ruined any chances that would happen. Okay. This is Natsuki, always full of energy. More than you? And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Smart and shy by the looks of it. Teenage seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Oh, I didn't even see her at first. It's great to see you again, Lent Games. She smiles sweetly. We didn't know each other well, we really talked, but we were in the same class last year. Okay, that makes sense. Probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Nice combination. Abs. Yeah, I used abs as an acronym. Athletic, beautiful, smart. ABS. Abs. I thought it was clever. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Lunt Games. We need room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Can I make some tea as well? Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Visual storytelling at its finest. As Sayuri mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling like where I take there we go. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, so are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh-ah! It's a list of all the tray with a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate we used to make. Oh, that's actually pretty cute. I wish I had a visual of it. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs one first, then Monica, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. That's kind of how I am too. Sometimes whenever I flip food of any kind, mostly like a burrito, I always have to go either turn it around, try to figure out which is the front and which is the back, even though there is no front and there is no back. I mean, I can make it that way, but there's never one officially set up that way. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Fine, bite down. Oh. I wish I had actual food to do this with. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sarah said, well, maybe. But not for you, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Sugi's weird logic and dismiss this conversation. I feel like it's like a deja vu thing when he said that. Probably. Turns the table, carries the tea set, carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Well, I hope so. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I mean, I wouldn't know. I don't read books. I guess. Okay, apparently it does. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Oh, jeez. Now she's blushing again. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I don't even remember the last time I had tea now that I think about it. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? Sorry, I thought I heard something else. I wanted to make sure. That's why I had to get the earphone off my ear. The music's kind of loud. I was afraid of the question. Just say because someone decided to invite me without telling me. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri. You might as well say that. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Okay. Sounds like a good idea. Sorry, I have my stopwatch on my phone. It keeps track of how long I've been doing this. It's been about 15 minutes now. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Reasonable thinking. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. That's pretty nice. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement, and I'm surprised there aren't any more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting all the effort into start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Okay. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Yeah, that's why they're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So on games, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, or ever, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. I'm assuming that's what she's doing. I'm gonna do a lot of the motions that they have on the screen here. And I'm gonna save real quick. Go back to this. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Here he goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Oh, so books that make you want to think. Okay. That's a pretty good thing to follow. I kind of like that. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? I've been known to that feeling. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I've read a horror book once, just with a grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. Hey, I read a horror book once. You know, I read a horror book. Yeah, I read one once. That's basically what it felt like. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I would have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes you think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Alright. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, but only for a brief moment. And I hate horror. Well, why is that? Well, his eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you? But what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Okay, and give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayuri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Why am I talking to her? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think it's impressive. Why don't you share it with me sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Well, yeah, you are the toughest critic. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have to write experiences too, Yuri? No, wait, do you ever? Maybe you share some of your work, you can send an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh, the space bar near my keyboard's near the microphone, by the way, so if you hear me doing a lot of space bar pushing, I apologize for that. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own, and next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way everyone's even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Lunt Games? She smells warmingly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. And what's that? Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I've only come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join. Oh no, why would I say that? Maybe you've convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clips to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me, dejected eyes. Oh crap, I'm a jerk. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Lunt Games. Hey, you tracked me in this mess! You all, I am defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right, okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. So you don't have arms around me jumping up and down. Okay. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then it makes me official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone, I think we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Lunt Games, looking forward to see how you express yourself. Hee. Yeah. Can I reinforce class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Lunt Games, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, sir. I never walk home together anymore because we always stayed home after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. I like it how the last girl has the not-so-Japanese name. Did anyone else notice that? Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Well, then I guess that starts writing a poem tonight. Time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, I'll do jumpy, silly, determination, intellectual, forgive, prayer, electricity, imagination, journey, heaven sent, amazing, love, Doki Doki, anxiety, vitality, beauty, together, frightening, and promise. Happiness. There we are. Alright, I'll save real quick. Get back in the game. Hi again, Lunt Games. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. While I'm back at the Literature Club, I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Lunt Games. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then we won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps their manga collection in the club room. Humiliation. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Lunk Games always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Lunk Games can become good friends too. Is Sayuri? As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayuri? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gestures from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here. He reaches your bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it'll keep your attention if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is, how this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she'll think, so I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Ha! Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are clearly having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Something's up. I'm just not sure what it is just yet. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and I'm listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, no one will come in the first place if it's a literature event. Let's just get there. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, After they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Terry's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberate like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food would do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Oh, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Satori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayuri can put her mind into things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Wah! I had to at least do the expression right. I might find Sayuri's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. I glance over my shoulder and see Monica over it. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayuri. Hee. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on, at least give me the benefit of the doubt. Can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Eh? Sayori glanced around at herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair sticking out all around here. I my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Not that I have much hair to wipe around anyway. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair's just really hard to get, right? I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either, and there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I hope that's toothpaste. I try and wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would never notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. You meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, sorry. What do you think you don't... Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the top. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking of weird when a friend does these kind of things. Don't say it. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to put it close on your chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever button it, you would never know soon that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? You mean so it's got bigger again. Don't say it out loud. Anyway, you must look better now, so, why does it feel so strange seeing your blazer on button up like that? But it's so stuffy. Not that at all. Someone turns around. That was weird. Of course, that's an anime where nothing sexual happened, obviously. If I get a button, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't have to let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway, so that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things, I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, let's just focus on trying to wake up a little bit earlier. Oh, if you focus on going to bed here. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we're really better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. And I guess so, huh? Maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again. But I was joking that time. Awesome. No, you sent it. Okay, everyone. Somebody calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay. I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but his story still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, do you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? Can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from the spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly compel us while reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay, I better save. Alright. Who should I show my poem to first? Why I had hard times reading that. I'll go with Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness, this is so good, Lunt Games. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez, I'm sure Yuri's poem has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Lunt Games poem. I don't know if a Lunt Games poem is actually a good thing. I feel like special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. She against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Lunt Games. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this for other people? That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you on to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hehe. We'll see about that. Okay. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me roll the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That's one way to end it. Huh. That's one way to end it. That was interesting. It's just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit? You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. You're my best friend. I got a right to be mean to you. I still try my best. Yeah, I didn't mean to say it like it was a bad poem. It came out now, sir. How should I put it? It just sounds like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's too bad. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. That was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? I'll do Monica next. Having a good time so far? Ah, yes. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have a suggestion for the club, like new activities or things you can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up, obviously. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Lunk Games. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's the sore barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. And when I come at home, I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if we had those sorts of things in common. Ah, well. Maybe we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when you're reading your poem. You sure you're not reading it into it too much? I could be. Oh my gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell if she's like swelling with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that something so happy would enjoy sad things too? And that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find that kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Let's read it then. Okay. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. I already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. It's very freeform, if that's what you want to call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback, and that's okay. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the time between words and lines. When performing out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you can say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany, yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. I'm going to take a stop here because I've been going for about 40 minutes now. So far, seems normal. I haven't really encountered anything out of the ordinary. So far the game seems pretty straightforward. Text dialogue, all that stuff. I don't really know what I'm getting into, but like I said, I was given a request to play this game, and I figured I'd try it, and I have. Once I probably get into the story a little bit more, this will probably make much more sense of why a lot of people like this game. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Like if you did, comment below your favorite moment in this video, and don't forget to subscribe to join the Lunstache Army. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Stay gaming, my friends.